This is Showtime Sean Porter.
This is Aerosmith Jr.
Hey everyone, this is Jesse Vargas.
And you're watching True School Sports.
You're watching True School Sports.
All right. And you're watching True School Sports.
Stay tuned.
Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with my main man, Najee Lopez. What's up, champ?
What's going on?
It's good to finally do a real interview with you because when I usually interview, you're like in kill mode.
Yeah, you got me. That's a whole different person in the gym, in the ring.
Okay.
Yeah, you got me now. I just watched my brother fight.
Yeah,
Najee Lopez. He's now 7-0 with 5 KOs.
Yeah.
He just had an amazing performance.
Big shouts out to him. He had a really well put together. Team Lopez. So now that I'm in front of the real Najee Lopez, please inform me, who is the real Najee Lopez?
Najee Lopez, man, just some real creative, real smart fighter, man, from Atlanta, Georgia. And my time now. Finna turn pro next year, 2020.
Okay.
I'm just next weekend I'm going to Columbus, Ohio for the Olympic qualifiers. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that, training hard for that. So be on the lookout.
Sounds dope. Just for people that don't know who you are, could you inform them on like your amateur background, your amateur credentials?
I've been fighting amateur since I was 12 years old. My record is currently 123 wins and 10 losses.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, I've been around. I fought some of the best guys in the amateurs. I fought some of the best. So yeah, I'm real seasoned.
Okay. Stacey McKinley one time when I was in the gym with you, he said you're like Julian Jackson, Muhammad Ali, and Tommy Hearns in one.
Hey man, I didn't say that.
He said that.
I didn't say that, but yeah man, I don't like to boast or brag. I can fight. I'm real smart, real creative, speed, power. I got the whole package, but I let my hands speak for themselves, and
Absolutely.
I let the viewers, spectators, my coaches, my props, I let them say whatever they want to say and put their hands on.
Well, I've had a chance to see you spar a couple of, named fighters too. I'm not gonna name, but some named fighters, and you look pretty good, man. You were sharp. Your punches were crisp. Like you were varying the speed on your punch. Like I saw a lot of little details that make really good fighters. So I think you got a chance to go far.
I appreciate you. I know you've been chasing me down.
Yeah.
Chasing me down.
Well, because Stacey threw you in my face like, interview this guy. I was like, okay, I interviewed him. Then you were like, let's get on top.
Yeah, I was too focused.
But I admire that though, because sometimes I've been around fighters sometimes where they're in the gym, but they're not really in the gym. They'd actually rather do the interview than do the fighting. So it's actually good to see someone who rather do the fighting than do the interviews. But then when you're not in the gym, you still have time to do the interviews.
Yes. When I'm in the gym, that's my job.
Yeah.
My mind don't be on any other thing but my work.
That's good. Is there anything else people should know about you, like about maybe you as a person outside the ring?
Yeah, man. Nah, pretty much.
Boxing.
You got one word to describe me, boxing.
Boxing.
I'm a fighter since birth.
Okay.
Since birth.
Talk about your dad. I know your dad has been very influential in your career, Tito Lopez.
Hey, he the one that started this. I didn't want to box. Even when I started boxing, I didn't want to box. He kept grooming me, teaching me the game till it really got instilled in me. I didn't have nothing else to do but box. I didn't know nothing else. So he started it, so I love my box.
What's like a piece of advice he gave you that sticks out in your mind? If there is one.
It's millions of them. I can't just put my finger on one. One thing he always told me about life period. It's a million of them. Damn.
All right, I'll put you on the spot. So you think about that one? I'll ask you another time about that. But are there any fighters that influence your style at all?
Right now? Fighting right now?
Just in general. It don't have to be right now. It could be anybody.
Ray Robinson, Ali, Andre Ward.
Okay.
That's the only three I really like.
So Ray Robinson, Ward, and Ali.
That's the only ones I really study.
Okay.
Spent hours watching.
Those are good guys to learn from.
Amazing, great, and legends. Army.
Okay. Like as far as right now, I'm gonna ask you about a couple of fights. I want to get your opinion on that. What do you think about like Canelo versus Sergey Kovalev?
Canelo a different breed, man. He a different breed. I think Canelo gonna beat him.
Think so?
Decision. I don't think gonna knock him out, but I think gonna beat him. Unanimous decision.
Okay.
That just don't quote me on that.
Okay. What about Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr. the rematch?
I got Andy Ruiz.
Okay. Why Andy Ruiz?
Boxing's not all about looks. It's about what's inside of you. And then the first fight showed me a lot. He got up from the canvas. He took it to another level. And obviously, Anthony Joshua had that in him. He couldn't go. So, and that's what I like about Andy Ruiz. He came out of nowhere. Mexican heavyweight.
Nobody gave him a chance, really.
Nobody gave him a chance.
Everybody was saying he's too fat. He looks like a kid from Up.
Come on, man. But he shocked the world. So you can't go against him. You can't go against him. He put in too much hard work, the will he had to get up from the canvas and stop the heavyweight champion. So I got him winning again.
Okay.
I got him winning again.
Was there any like you have a very extensive amateur background? Was there one fight that kind of stuck out to you when you're in the amateurs? Is there one fight where you say, "Man, damn, that guy was good"?
That made me say, "Damn, that guy was
Like
good." That
when
changed my whole amateur.
Yeah, it could be either he changed your perspective on boxing, or you say, "You know what? Damn, that guy was good. I gotta up my game. I gotta up my skill set."
It was never that. It was, but I had a fight that made me change my mindset about the fight. Real tough fight. It was on the Youth Worlds 2016. I got the bronze medal. He made me it was a real close fight. I lost, but he made me he made me really think and sit back like, oh, I bet it's another level.
Yeah, yeah.
So it just made me step up to that next level. That's when I was 16, and ever since then it just been every time you step up, you know it's levels to it.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not going to name any fight, but I've seen you spar some professional fighters, and I've seen you handle them in the gym. I've seen them with my own eyes.
Hey,
I'm not. Look, I know you're not saying. I'll say it for you. I'll say, look, Najee can fight. Najee can fight. That's all I'm gonna say. Najee can fight.
and pro just a word, man. Professional is just a word.
That's true. I really think professional is
just a
more of a
word.
mindset than anything.
You gotta. Anybody can be a professional.
That's true.
boxer. Professional is just a word.
You watch club shows and you see that.
Come on, you feel what I'm saying? So that's what sets out the professional, the actual professional fighters from the I don't know what to call them, but the bums.
You know, I know what you're saying. Bottom of the barrel fighters, bottom
You know what I'm
bums.
saying? That's what set. You got to treat this as if it was your real profession, your career, the way you eat. You got pro fighters out here that's half-assing.
Pretty much.
So professional is just a word. So I really don't. Professional. When they say a professional fighter, it's like I'm amateur, but
Yeah.
I'm pro.
Exactly. And there's lots of fighters like that.
I'm an amateur, but I'm pro. Trust me.
Absolutely. Okay, so how old are you right now? You're
20. Just turned
20.
September
Okay.
20.
20, man. Must be nice. I miss being 20. Well, like let's say like 5-10 years from now, what do you see yourself, Najee Lopez? What do you see yourself being?
Undisputed champion. Anyway class.
Any weight class.
Any weight class I decide. For that.
Okay. Is
Most
there
likely heavyweight.
heavyweight? Okay.
I want to fight heavyweight.
That's I mean, if you're
I'm
looking
smart right
to
now.
make money, that is the weight class to fight in.
Like, wait.
I mean, you're 20 years old too, so you'll fill out a little bit more.
Yeah, so that's why I see myself in the future, undisputed heavyweight champion in the world.
Damn.
Taking care of my family, my brother, my mama, my sister, my niece, my nephew. That's why I see myself well off. Yeah.
Okay.
But this wasn't easy. It wasn't.
I mean, look, I never boxed as an amateur, and I never fought as a pro, but I sparred a lot of rounds in the gym, and I know what it's like to be an amateur or be a professional fighter, but I know what it's like to be in there and be punched in the face and have to run every day.
You gotta be really insane to do this sport.
You do.
Who wakes up in the morning and be like, I want to get punched in the face?
Yeah.
You really gotta be
Yeah,
insane.
I want to, I walk around at 180, but I want to cut down to 140.
You gotta be insane.
Yeah,
But I mean,
So
you feel me? They say boxing choose you, you don't choose.
it's true.
That's real.
I think that's almost with anything in boxing too. Like, whether you're a fighter, trainer, cut man, media guy, boxing chooses you in some way.
Boxing chooses you. You can't just choose it. You can't play with this. You can't ask that.
Yeah, you can't.
This is a lonely man's sport. You don't got nobody in the ring with you.
Do you ever get lonely as a fighter?
Every time.
Every time.
Day. Yeah, I got my team with me. Yeah, 100%. They with me, but at the same time, they can't do the sit-ups for me. They can't do the They can't run for me. So, yeah, I feel lonely. But you got to be a different breed. I like this feeling. So
I feel you.
I love it.
So like for someone who can't really understand that feeling, like what's the best way to describe it? Like being a professional fighter. If you had to try to get somebody to understand your side of the coin, how would you explain it to them?
That's my thing. I can't really explain it. It's hard to explain what we go through. It's hard to really explain it. And then when people from the outside view it, like, they don't see what's going on in the gym. They see what you showcase in the ring.
Yeah.
Like when you got a chance to see the inside in the gym, us training, sparring. But when you see me sparring, that ain't no magic. I work for that, so you really can't explain what we go through. It's just, I choose not to explain what I go through.
Okay, they have a saying that says, "What's understood doesn't have to be explained."
It doesn't have to be explained.
There you go.
Because this is also the entertainment business. I just want y'all to enjoy the fight. I just want to entertain my fans. That's it. Y'all don't need to understand what I do.
Okay.
I do this for y'all. It's hard.
No, it is hard. It is hard. Okay, well, any message to the boxing world about yourself and your career?
Say what?
Any message to the boxing world, the fans out there, the people that are just now getting to know you through this interview? Like, is there any message you want to give to them?
Yeah, man. Like I said, next year I'm turning pro. I'm coming. That's it. Be on the lookout.
All right, Najee Lopez, Atlanta's very own. Finally tracked him down. We met the real Najee Lopez this time. We didn't get the killer. So
Definitely.
thank you, man.
Interview part 2 coming soon.
Part 2 coming soon. All right.
This is Chick Shane Mosley, and you're watching True School Sports.
All right.